Bonjour, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Frank Boucher, I'm a Microsoft Cloud Advocate, and this is the playground, the cloud. We're having fun learning. It's always cool. I'm always happy. I didn't stream 2 times last week. Usually I stream on Wednesday and Friday, and last week, oh, now I see the music is louder. I was complaining earlier. Yeah, so last week I streamed only once. And I was missing something. So very happy to get back to you, Cloudies, today. Those moments for me are always very pleasant, where we code, we discover, we learn, see new faces, see a bunch of smiles. I'm always happy. Yeah, so today, Wednesday, belly button of the week. You know what? I will make that sentence a thing. I should do a t-shirt of it. Will you get a t-shirt with belly button of the week Wednesday? Because it's in the middle of the week. Welcome aboard. So today we're continue to work on our little tools called Azure Resources Backup. We're using Azure Function to run a script in PowerShell, because why not? That will extract the code from different resources and save it somewhere else. Yeah, like just, in case something bad happened in a big team, sometimes people forgot to back up the code or save it or whatever. So I will have that little tool that grab the tool and save it maybe in a blob storage. You could even push it in GitHub or whatever. But right now we're just doing the minimal, getting extracted the code and maybe push it in a blob storage, something like that. So we start last Wednesday, and we created a repo. Let me share the repo. Let's go in this view, and I should put it this way. So that's the GitHub project of today. Feel free to go there, do PR issues and stuff like that. It's always cool. Like, there's not much right now. There's in the debug, I think there's just the backup script. Someone is making a lot of noise on my head. Working from home in the pandemic. So we're just getting started today. If you can see that in the top right corner of your screen, I created a few to-dos. I want to finish the script, and then it would be cool if we could create an Azure function, put the script over there and deploy that. I will be happy if we can then start trying to run it. Like I say, test it here, but I'm expecting when I run to have some issue, maybe a missing module or something like that. So then we could, iterate to fix everything that is missing. So that's the plan today. If you're new to Azure, if you're new to PowerShell, or if you're an expert in both of those things, feel free to share your questions, your advice. It's a safe place here. So everybody's friendly, so don't hesitate. It's always cool. If you're watching it on YouTube, on Behind My Cloud, that tiny little YouTube channel, please subscribe and ask your question in the comments. Every week I watch the comments and I reply. But yet I didn't have a big job because there were no comments. So with all that said, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, you could also play to the game Drops, trying to land on the little target cloud, or no, like it's a pile of snow. And the best score got celebrate at the end of the show. And Shirley Dev's bots are coming in. Voila! Excellent! Cool. So let's look where we were. I will open full screen now, boom, and make it bigger. In fact, I don't need even this. big enough, right?
Yay!
Yeah, and Copperbird is landing with a score 88. Congrats, Mr. Robot. Nobody else. Oh my god. So we need Fragbird. So you can try every 90 seconds. You can try again. Cool. I have no clue what our script is doing, so let's review it just to make sure. Is it big enough? I feel like it's not big enough. If I go one shot bigger, I think that's better. That's beautiful. Okay, so we are clearing the screen. That's cool, and then we go. Oh yeah, okay. So that here we go get resources, and by the way, all that is probably also possible in Azure CLI. You could probably also do that from a LogicApp, or maybe how they call that now, the Azure Automation. I forgot the name of the LogicApp on the Office 365 side. Power Automation, I think. Yeah, Power Automation. Probably there's a way to do it. I just want to do it in a PowerShell because you could have your little script, and then I will be able to take that script and also put it in Azure Function. I don't really want to have it in a LogicApp because that's what I'm trying to back up. So that's why I do it in an Azure in a function, because the function to deploy that and everything, you will need to pass through GitHub. So like we'll have different versions. So that one will already be backed up. That's my kind of strategy here. That's why I'm not doing a LogicApp, but it's possible. And you could also use Azure CLI, but then there's no Azure function with Azure CLI, I think. Anyway, I picked PowerShell also because it's been a while for me. So the first sorry, that's French. If you didn't notice by my accent, I speak French. So get resource. I'm excited. I don't know why. I'm so like should do like, okay, this morning, 1, 2, exercise time, right? Let's go. Let's fly, everybody. Let's burn those calories. All that with one Americano. Should make some meditation before streaming. Okay, so the first thing we do here is get Azure resources, and we pick only the Azure LogicApp. So the Microsoft.logic workflows, that's LogicApp. So we are just interested right now to get those things. I just want to have my zoom tool here. So now I could zoom it, voila. In the backend of the LogicApp, it's a JSON document, and that's what I'm trying to achieve right now. We use a lot in Hello World. I was just talking about that earlier. Hello World, a new daily show. We have a lot of automation. We use Azure DevOps to have our cards and see the progression of every segment and everything. So it's a big thing. I think later on we might, probably on a Friday show with Jason, because Jason is also very involved in that thing, expert DevOps. So probably share a few things over there, but we use a lot Azure DevOps, Azure LogicApps to bunch of automation and things like that. And there's a lot of people changing the code right now, so that's why. And there's a way. So I didn't know that. Learn something every day. That's Hello World, by the way, for the one who just joined. In the Azure portal, there's right now a way where the LogicApp are backed up anyway. I didn't know that. Well, I know it was there, but it was not working for me because the LogicApp I looked was so old that was not implemented yet. So here I have my LogicApp. I will just go there, and if you go here in version, you have all the version of your LogicApp. So that's pretty cool. You could roll back. Let's say I want to get back to this version, and I could go here and say promote, and I will get back to that specific version. That's excellent, but what if someone delete that LogicApp? Or maybe the LogicApp got corrupted or something like that. So that's why I want to get something out and probably making it in the GitHub or the source repository so it flow the API or everything else you want over there. Oh yeah, and I should do that, right?
Bonjour. Hi.
Hello, Stefan. How are you? How are you? I don't know if you saw, Stefan. Someone reached out to me. I asked him to create. I think it's a him on the URL shortener. He's using the SharePoint list, and he was having trouble. I'm assuming it's because right now, like version 1, version 2 is maybe not hooked correctly with that tool. So maybe you could have a look, since you created that excellent UI with the SharePoint list. But no obligation, but you probably know better than I will. Let's close that. Did you watch Ella Ward show, Stefan? I will ask everybody today, I'm sorry. No, unfortunately not. It's okay. It's okay. There's no obligation to watch the show. So once we have a list of the LogicApp, we'll loop here for the for each. We'll loop into it and we'll get the trigger. Oh yeah, I remember I was trying to get the history, but it's not working, and now I need to get the trigger history, pick the first one. Oh yeah. Okay. So we'll get the triggers. The triggers will be, if we go back in here, so for this LogicApp, the trigger was manual, I think, because it's an HTTP trigger. And that's right there. You could have, yeah, it's manual. So there's multiple triggers available. Yeah, I saw the issue. I guess the URL is wrong and can be verified in Postman. Automation also. No. Cool. Well, thank you a lot. I will also have a look. But I'm just like, I have a lot of things to do, so I'm not sure. But maybe tomorrow I will have time. Not sure, but. Thanks. Take the lead on that. Yeah. So that's the trigger. So first we get the trigger, and then from the trigger we'll be able to have the version, right? So I get the trigger name, and then with the trigger name I get the trigger history. And I thought that was giving me, I think that's the thing. I thought that was like a one thing, but it's multiple. Let's run it and see where we were. I think, I mean, was it? Oh yeah, so I was trying to get already the definition, but I needed the version or something, right? I think for that I will need to pick the last if there's multiple. Let's run it. See what was happening. So if I do cd debug and then backup. Can I do breakpoint? I can do breakpoint here? No, I cannot do breakpoint. That was a dream. That was a dream. Okay, so we need to have a little bit more of outputs. Okay, so let's go explicit since we debug. So if there's multiple, and yeah, so here it could be more than one, right? If I think so, I should. Yeah. So I will need to get the code for all trigger. I'm assuming for every trigger it's the same LogicApp. But if there's multiple, I should pick the first one. We'll need to make sure that works. Okay. Trigger name, blah, blah, blah. And now let's do this. Now let's run. I think that will give me a bunch of version. So it's not the latest. Is it the latest version? So get a LogicApp trigger history. Let's run that. We'll see if how it goes, right? I'm expecting to have more version. Let's rerun it. Oh, it's straight under me, right? Latest version. Thank you. Good catch. Now we'll have probably the same error here for later. Yeah, so here I have a bunch of versions. So now how do you do a new line in PowerShell? I forgot. I think there's a new line thing, right? Or is it dash R dash N? Not dash, but tick. So in here, how can I get the first? So get a trigger history. Should land. Should try at least. Get the trigger history. This command get a specific LogicApp trigger history for a trigger in the LogicApp name, blah blah blah. Get trigger histories of a LogicApp. Okay, so that's a specific command, that's the histories. Okay.
Yay!
How can I get? Hey, Groversaurus! Copperbird again! Beat your score. And you can beat your score with 9. Previously, I thought it was 88 earlier. You need to wait 90 seconds. So how can I PowerShell first item? Not sure it's an array. Let's try that. Let's try that. Cool. Dope. That thing here, Microsoft Azure Management, that look like the object. I want the name. But we're getting there. Stefan, excellent. I want to win today. Let's make it a challenge. Who's winning? Okay, so now we have that. But we want the name. So in here, can I have? I forgot. I think it's the name. Do we have access to the name?
Yay!
Jeff Hats.
Yay!
Yes! It's looking good! Groversaurus again. the original jerk. But today, oh yeah, it's the same. Okay, so cool. So now we have the name of the version, right? Maybe we should have a look. So like here, there's nothing. I think those will fail. So let's try, and if it fail, we'll add the if. Is it broken? Look like it's broken, right? I need to change my auth token. Let's do parachute. I thought score in the chat. Did it work? Okay, it's still working. Nothing is broken. It was strange before. It was like just some icons were falling. Pascal, you thought by using my icons. I need to have a promo to have more emotes. Okay. Yeah, okay, so now we need the code. Right? Yeah. So now we need the code. So it will be this thing.
Yay!
Who's landing? The unoriginal jerk is landing. Who's landing? The cryptographer. That's a bot. The unoriginal jerk. I'm not sure. Is it a bot or it's a real one? I don't know. I don't know. Are you ready? Let's run it. Let's try it again. Let's go maximize. Ah. The target template schema blah, 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 is not supported for migration. Huh. So I need to check the version. Wait, so none were created? Not cleaner. The target schema version. This argument is null or empty. Oh, so I'm missing a parameter. Okay. I thought. Oh no, Pascal, I'm not letting you have a one for free. Oh, you're looking like you will be lending this time. Nope. But maybe I will. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa! That's how you do it. Yeah. Try to beat that. Okay, so the version, schema version doesn't work. Let's look in the definition of get LogicApp upgrade definition in the docs.
Yay!
Code by mistake, congrats. So target definition is a string.
Yay!
I'm not sure I understand. Target definition. Specify the target schema version of the definition. Oh. So does it mean okay, let's try something here. So resource group name, let's extract some information from the LogicApp I have. So the resource group name is LogicApp tests. So we'll just do this here. Boom. And the name of that thing is simple morning tests. Whoops, come on. This, and now the trigger name. What? Yeah, that was manual. And let's forget about the manual. So if I run this, let's clear. Trigger name. Oh, because it wasn't a new Okay. No save. Okay, so let's again. What was it? So I have code and time error, fire, name. So that's one. So why do I need that? I thought the thing I needed was this. Maybe at some point I did a mistake in my function I'm calling, right? Because I know at some point, like, we found different version. Can I beat my score? Can I? Yeah, at some point I thought I will be able to use that thing, but I forgot why I'm not using it anymore. Oh, because I think I didn't have access to the code, right? So now I want this required to know the version. But how can I know? Maybe in here I know the target. If I run this, let's go back in here, let's clear, let's paste that. I don't know the version. All the landing are very spread out, so like it's not rigged. It's not rigged. Oh, is it that one? With that one, I would have the name and the trigger name. The get LogicApp run history. No, that's the run history. So if it never runs, no, that's not the one I want. So it's really that trigger thing. The get update get the upgraded definition for the schema version and the LogicApp from the resource group. This command will return an object that represents the definition of the upgraded LogicApp. Specify the resource group name and the target schema version. This modules support dynamic parameter. Use those dynamic parameters. Okay. I'm just wondering, like, why? How will I know? If I run, or is it here? This one, just the get LogicApp. Maybe here. Okay, if I do okay, let's clear. I shouldn't have clear. Can I do then $test dash definition? Okay, but there's nothing in there. No, there's a few things. There's the schema, content version. I think last time the problem was I didn't have access to those things, right? We did try to reach to those things, but it was not working. Right? That didn't work. So if I try this now, so let's do a clear, whoops. Let's do clear and let's do this. So now, what's the value of that? So I have the date here. this thing? What? Oh man. I think that's what I'm looking for, like pair subject property. But I don't want to loop through all the thing, I just want one. What's the, okay, so JSON stuff. Well, this hashable. And so app_def is my object, so here I will do this stuff where the name is this, and I want the value. Do you think that will work? I think it won't. Let's see, what was the loop? Let's try this. Let's go for app_def. Something like that. Cannot index into a null array. But app_def is not defined. Yeah. Yes, it is. How about I need to convert from, okay. So let's unexpected character. at. Oh. No. Convert from JSON, conversion, JSON, fail, error, unexpected character in content and parsing. Yeah. Probably here. But in fact, I could do something like, can I do something like that? Because test dot okay, definition is equal to all that blah blah blah. It's more complicated than I thought. Could do a line. Could I do that? Interesting. The wave didn't work for the chatbot, but it's working for us. I don't know, it's working, we're just time. Oh man. Congrats, Butts, Copperbird, and Code by Mistake. I'm about to lose my nerve on that project thing. It's supposed to be super easy. And I feel like it cannot be that hard. I just want the damn version. 06 or the template that fails. Source template schema blah, 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 is not supported for the migration. Ah. What? 2015 preview? Seriously? What? Okay, there's something wrong here. Shirley Dev, you're there. Hello. I'm fine. How are you? I'm so used to see your message and it's a bot. Welcome aboard. Welcome, Shirley Dev. I am here. Go, go, go. How are you, my friend? It's been a long time. Or maybe you're just being lurking. So what? Okay, let's go in the Azure portal. This is my LogicApp. If I go and edit, and I do code view, so I am using this version. Lurky Dev is landing. Bandwidth is really bad here, so I can't really watch Twitch stream so easily. Oh, did you move? Did you move, Shirley Dev? Sorry. Don't forget, you can call my... Yeah. But thanks for the recall. Well, enjoy your extended holiday. Cool. Do you celebrate the new year? But I thought it was more end of... Oh yeah, that's it. End of January, but we're end of February. In Germany, is it like in Russia? They feel they celebrate the New Year's, or like there's a holiday just in the beginning of the year. I forgot the name of that holiday. Okay, so that doesn't work. The template validation failed. Source template schema, but I thought it was working. It's not supported for migration. Nope, Christmas is... Okay. Oh, nice. That's cool. Well, except for the Wi-Fi, the bandwidth. But sometimes it's good to disconnect. So, by the way, I'm leading today, right? So if we, I will wait after this waves. But today, I'm pretty sure I lead, even before all those buts. Shirley Dev, there it is, 1949.
Yay! Yay!
Oh no, not in front of everyone. Pascal and Stefan, you didn't land at all. Wow. Oh, I like the sunglasses. That's cool. The gods are against you. Yeah, straight in the corner. Maybe I should do like, remember the DVD logo? Like, you know, when you hit perfectly the corner, maybe I should have like some scores. You're just a blurry image in the corner. Me? Oh, because resolution is bad? It's me. Yeah. Oh. 160p. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Well, I'm fighting with the PowerShell today. Okay, so we need to understand that, because this start to piss me off. So all that work for a thing that is not working. That's not cool. That's not cool. So let's bring that in the other page, so at least I save it if we're... This is a debug thing anyway, so... So... So test was initialized. Let's try to go back in. So test was initialized like that. Right, boom. And then we did this. To get the app definition.
Yay! Yay!
So now I would like to loop or work with that app def. You know, let's do one test. Yes, attention. Yeah, but the unoriginal jerk land with 99.52. That's cool. So it's not one of your bot, Shirley Dev? I thought it was one of your bot. Well, congrats, then. Congrats! Let's put it in a file just to see like the real value of that thing. Let's do test.json, and the output object will be this. Let's run that. That's not a JSON object at all. That's why. Why I thought it was an object in JSON. Okay, let's do this instead. Let's delete this file. Don't ask me, just delete it, please. And let's do this instead. So what I'm doing right now is, let's put it up there. So I will just put the output of the definition in the file to see exactly what we have. So that's what we have. Can I do something like okay. Let's just take this. So in definition, I have this. Let's go see in this function here. So the output are workflow, the properties have definition. If I go in definition, property value. I thought we had the schema. Oh man. I thought we got that. Okay, let's try to understand. Okay. So if I do get LogicApp run actions, get an action from the LogicApp. No. The run story, that give me every time it runs. That's not what I want. Remove, set. Stop, start. So it is really here in the get. That's the same we're calling, right? Just like maybe it's a dummy validation, but yeah. So here, if I do get the trigger history for a LogicApp, get the history of a trigger. This command return the workflow history object, specify the LogicApp resource group and trigger this support dynamic parameter. That's not what I want. It's really this. But it's not working. Try it. Sign in. Resource group name. Let's try again. So the resource group name is this. Let's put it between double quote. The name is that. And the target is this. right? That's so strange. Any ideas? Anybody? Man. That's the integration. That's not what I want. Oh, get what? That's what I just used, right? Yeah. Okay, what if we use that one instead? What's the output of that one? Well, that's the one we call to get the... Okay. Get LogicApp history. I pass the trigger name. So it's not that one. If I pass the history name, what will it give me? Okay, so let's try again. This one. But then I will add the history name. So let's run the previous line because I don't remember it. So input link. Yeah, open that. What's that? The name, that's what I want, right? But that's the history of the trigger. So that's not the history of the LogicApp. Right? It's more, and if we look, I'm looking for this, though, like it is the same name, right? No, it's not. So this number is in fact this. See, now it's matching. Yeah, CU83, CU83. So it's that. So that's not what I want. What I want is the versions. So that's not what I want. Okay, how do I get the version? How do I get that? that's not at all what I was looking for. I lost track at some point because I had something. So, AZ Logic workflow. I think it's because I need to install a new thing. Yeah, sure. But that's CLI. But I should have everything. Okay, bye. Let's clear. Oops, come on. AZ. You know what? Let's type it. But how do I know it's in CLI in PowerShell? That's in CLI. So AZ LogicApp. That's where we were. Oh, that was cool. Did you see that? You last visited that page 2 times. It's both scary and interesting. So this command line return a workflow object. So maybe there's something in the workflow object that I oversaw. This module support dynamic parameter to use dynamic parameter, blah, 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 blah. Get the LogicApp from resource group. So I have the plan, the type, the name, the SKU, the parameter, the definition, I think that's where I want to go. I think that's what I want here, the schema. The access point. But if I go in definition, so if I go in workflow, let's open it in another tab. The workflow type, serialization, so it's a JSON transformation. And have definition, but definition is nothing. Alright, workflow definition property, namespace, blah 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 blah, assembly, Now it's a JSON stuff. And that's why I thought it was JSON. Oh my god. We have a little baby wet dog. It smells good though. That's what we run inside of it, right? So what's that? How can I see if I can access that thing? Was it my mistake to convert it in? If I do this, will it work? Okay, we are in something because now I have that thing here. That's what I'm looking for. So output file convert, right? Cannot convert this. So if I do JSON def. Did I add already an object called like that? Feel like yes. No. Okay. And I do this. Right? Cannot be convert. So what is saying? The type system string required a parameter input object. What? Input object. Oh. Yeah. My bad. Forgot. Input object. That was not my stronger moment. Oh, did I close the no, it's there. Input object. Specify the type system string required by passing by parameter specify method is not supported. Okay, so it is an object. So it is already a JSON. Man. But if I put it in a file, it looked nothing like a JSON object.
Yay!
Hey, Benno Dev! Congrats, landing with a score of 9.88. So while, if I do this, I'm so confused. What's the value of definition right now? Right? So convert from JSON format JSON formatted string. So it's not a string right now, it's an object, right? So that's not what I want. Let's close a few tabs. So it is an object, right? So PowerShell parse JSON object. Convert from JSON. Convert to JSON. No. I have a JSON object. Can I do just select and something? So let's JSON def. Let's create another line here. Though that one didn't work. Yeah. So, okay. So this. So now this with the dollar sign is an object. Cool. So now I was just like pipe. I have a lot of doubt on that thing. What? Select expand release. Because the property about recording, I'm requesting our star in a release property as embedded object. So I need to expand release and then dig into that. Okay, let's try that. So it will be select expand. Yips. Expand root. Well, and then pipe. Select again, and now I will try. Let's try schema. Let's try to be lucky. I'm expecting to have trouble with the dollar sign here, but oh my god. It's there. Not sure I have what I want though. Yeah, here, see when like I look at the example, select, expand, then release, blah blah blah, and then select. Maybe because there were more than one, but it's in tables. Yeah, so it is like that.
Yay!
Hey, Clarkio! You land! Congrats! Welcome to my hell. It's the hell. I was so pumped this morning and now I'm just like digging, and nothing is working. And I'm doing it in front of a camera. That's awesome. Man. Get content. Raw, bad. Best way to do it. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I'm just trying, like, the cause is good. I just want to, like, get the code from some LogicApps and put them in GitHub. Extract the code. And I'm doing like, hey, give me the LogicApp, and I'm now in PowerShell, and I'm just trying to get things. But maybe I should just no. Why are you doing that? Maybe I should just do it with the CLI stuff.
Yay!
Monsieur Home Slice. Hey, Fred the cat. Okay, so we have our JSON object and we expand the root. I'll try to select schema. Maybe I should pick another property to explore. Eating time. Well, have fun. Mine is soon. And after that, it's Hello World time. Did you have the time? Ping me if you saw a Hello World, Clarkio, later today. If you have time, give me some feedback. Yeah, so, like, what's that property? So here, that's an object, right? I'm expecting an object. Content version, maybe? Let's try this instead. Oh. Select object target type system collection immutable non-abstract class parameter target type. So I'm in root, and that's not the property. Can I do something like this and then just like select? Yes, I can. And I have everything, just like when I pick one property. That's strange. Don't you think? Hey Frank, have you seen my digital friend flying the drone? Yeah, well, I saw some, like I know you were playing with that, I think, last time, but I didn't see the I think your final result. But you were having like, we're all like following each other's. Yeah, that was cool. So maybe my piping is not correct. Oh man. Okay, so if I do this and I just do root. Nope. That's what I have. So I have multiple things. Why have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So I have a bunch of lines. Why? When I do this, I have a bunch of stuff. I don't understand why I've... Maybe if I do this and I do first one. Okay. Well, that will be only one. In a dot matrix format. Really? That's cool. That's cool. That's really nice. The path, follow, meteor. Oh, that could be cool. Flying word by word. Yeah. One of the mud. That's cool. Oh man. Okay, so now we have that, and now if we select, let's try again. If we select schema, doesn't work. Oh, we didn't expand it. Let's first clear that to go up on the screen so you can all see it. So what I'm trying to do now is select, expand. Was it? Yeah, okay.
Yay!
Let's expand first. Finally! Pascal, you landed today. Awesome. Finally. Beep, yeah! Doesn't look good. I don't understand. I don't understand. So now I expand it. Okay, so I could do select object and then dash property. Property. Yeah, I know. Okay. It's a $sign, not the property. Positional parameter cannot be found except argument. It should be simple. I want the code. if it's possible to get it here, it's possible to get it, period. How can I get this? Like, I want that. Like definition. Oh, there it is. So definition is all the definitions. That's why I had many. See, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how many I had, right? When I was doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not even one, but okay, but if I do this, let's say, and I put that in, let's try again, in a variables, let's say JSON first def. Right? So now this is an object. Not sure I can expand it, but I feel like it's a string. Can I do this? Oops. Yeah. No. Can I do this and then pipe select content version, and I just noticed I had a typo. So apparently there's nothing. Okay, so if I do, oh man. So if I do I wonder if it's case sensitive. This is still empty. Wonder if oh, like I don't need to do that. I could just do frame, come on, and then do get type. It's an object. Okay, it's an object. At least I have an object. But okay, so what if I do this and then can I have the property schema here? No. What if I do select and then expand?
Alright!
Christian, thank you for the following. It's very appreciated. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Welcome to my nightmare. Trying to make sense of some PowerShell code today. I thought it would be simple. I thought we were super close, but apparently we were not really that close. Okay, so what I want to do is this, right? I want to save that input file, convert from JSON, blah blah blah, and then to string. Let's execute that. What? Do I need to use some pipes? I don't think so. What do we do? The definition. Oh, man. That didn't work, right? Did we try that? If I run Control C, Control V, what was the output of that? Yeah, root. Well, that's not what we want. That's what I want. Let's just for fun experiment with that here. Let's make sure I'm here. Clear. What we want to use is this. So AZ LogicApp workflow show. Oh. Right. So we want the name and our resource group. The resource group was LogicApp tests. The name was simple morning tests. So let's try to run that. We'll clear it again. Whoops. If I can type correctly. Clear. Boom. Oh yeah, I'm not logged in. I thought I was logged in. Easy group list an output table. Am I? Yeah, I am. Oh, so I don't have the extension installed. Oh, that's what it means. Okay, AZ extension add and dash name, and what's the name of the extension? It's experimental, but Logic? Logic. And I'm not running as a root. We'll see. Well, 5 minutes. So maybe it's because that's what I tried the first time. I was like, oh, cool. But that thing must exist also in PowerShell. And there's Azure Function in PowerShell, so I could run that. Okay, cool. So now if I do this command here, let's make sure I have it in my clipboard. We'll clear our screen, paste that. Boom. That's what I want. So that's what we need. So let's add this in the notes. How do you spell experimental? Experimental. That will go in the notes, and next time we'll work on that and find a way maybe to run that in an Azure function. I don't know, because it takes 2 seconds with that. Maybe I should ping those people. Do I know Mike? Yeah, maybe I know some. So yeah. Took 2 seconds with Azure PowerShell. Am I that bad in PowerShell? Probably. Okay, let's look at the score of today, and we'll move on. Good score. Clockio is there. And yeah, so the winner today is the unoriginal jerk with 99.52. Congratulations. Yay. So who's streaming today? Let's find. Stay with me. We'll find someone. Let's go. Boom. In this view. Live coder. Who's streaming today? Who's streaming right now? Let's mute this. Oh, Azure Chris. Game dev? That could be interesting. What do you think? What do you think? Waiting for the ads. Just make sure he's doing something that we can watch. Yeah, it's building a game. That's cool. Let's rate him. Never rate him. So thanks again, Cloudies, for today's stream, watching me in my pain try to make progress for this little project. I will get back on Friday. I'm pretty sure this week we'll do it, the stream, working with, well, I don't know if Jason will be there, hopefully will, and we'll continue our adventure in the PowerShell TypeScript thing game that we started, so feel free to join us. But for now, let's raid Azure Chris, I'm assuming his name is Chris, for a little bit of game dev. See you on Friday. Bye-bye. And raid. Boom. And that's it. Bye.